hold up. Let me turn the music off. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, I can't think with that. Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to another Let's Play here on the... What the hell? On the Love Star fan Discord. 1.8.9 SMP? What happened? What were they thinking? Yeah, so, what's going on? This is not the beta server, as you can see by the fact that I'm hungry right now. So yeah, we have a new server. Don't worry, the old one is still up and running. This is not, we didn't update the version. Don't worry, we're not stupid. We didn't delete it because we're not stupid. But yeah, people were having a hankering for some early, well, with a question mark on the end of early, some early release. So we're running this puppy on release 1.8.9. I don't read like every single message in the Discord these days. The only reason I'm giving this kind of like qualifier is because I couldn't tell if they were joking or if I was like missing context when they said this, but I'm pretty sure that this server was made at the behest of one Toaster Wars, aka Coco, which is for any long time viewers, it's a bit of a full circle moment, dare I say it. Because if anybody remembers the first ever video I posted on this channel, God knows I do, the very conclusion of that was the impromptu touring of their house on the Beta 173 server. Which was one of my favorite parts of the episode. Not while it was happening, but while it was finished. Anyway, speaking of record... Whoa! That wasn't working earlier when I tried to do it. Okay, speaking of recording... And now I can't get it to happen again. Oh well. Speaking of recording videos way past your bedtime. Excuse me. Would anybody in the class like to guess what time I'm currently recording this? I'll give you a hint. The answer is 5:40 a.m. And I'm not exactly waking up early either. The past 3 nights I've been working overnight. Don't worry, it's just a little temporary thing, but anyway, I was going to... My original plan was I had this really cool video idea, which is not the one you're watching, unfortunately. And I was like, you know what, I'll record that, the night after I get done with these shifts, right? And that's still the plan, but then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to record something right now. Because fuck you, that's why. Excuse me, I'm an adult. Which means I get to do whatever the hell I want, right? That's how that works. Usually I try to be, a voice of reason and say things more along the lines of, well, no, if you stay up too late, you're gonna be all tired in the morning, and that's gonna suck. But at this point, I'm too delirious to even care. So I thought, you know what? We can still make a video on the normal server tomorrow, and we can make a video touring this server today. If that's good with you guys. Obviously I don't want to just, take control of everything here. Don't want you to think I'm being controlling or anything. Just yeah, I'll make sure to run this one by you as well. So yeah, if that's okay with you, then we can get on with the tour. Where should we go first? Let's go to spawn. God, I used to be good at this. Okay, here we are at the spawn and the crafting table monument. I genuinely forgot this existed until right this second, so that's crazy. Yeah, instead of a normal member board, what? Instead of a normal member board, we have crafting tables. Awawa. Oh, and yeah, because we're in 1.8, you're gonna see these obnoxious things all over the place. Let's see here. Yeah. I got off work at like 4 in the morning, and then took a really long time getting this set up, because I'm tired. Okay, so where are we? What's going on? Pick your poison in. I don't want to. I don't want poison. Alright. So yeah, this is just like a little starting refuge area. There's like basic farms and stuff. Lava chicken. No, I'm not gonna sing it. What's this? Yeah, exactly. Don't die is the point of this area. But then if we come, where am I going? There should be a path here. There, I missed it because I'm stupid. Here we go. Way to the village. So I'm gonna kind of skip all that stuff in the desert you saw over there, because I'm gonna kind of sort of go in the order this was settled in. So I can't exactly give a first-hand account of like hour 1 of the server because I was not on yet. At least not for a couple hours after it opened. But to my understanding, people kind of hopped on here and then mostly went this way to a nearby village. And because all of these people fucking suck at the game, all of the villagers died. Nobody ever thought it might have been a good idea to save 2 villagers from being decimated by zombies. That, it would have been way too hard to do that, right? Of course not. That would have just been stupid. It would have been a complete and utter waste of time to do that. So, yeah, there's no actual villagers in the village anymore, but that's fine, right? We never needed those anyway. So we're gonna kind of go. I think we'll just go all the way in here, and then we'll work our way back and talk about all the things I just ran past on the way back. Okay. Yeah, farms. So yeah, I don't. You guys can read that. The CWRP, the crap. All right, that's what I'm gonna start calling it. That's this solar-looking faction right here, headed by Ket, who I forgot to say is the owner of this server. Kepler still the owner of the beta server, but Ket is running this one. Anyway, this is her thing, which is like I don't know. You guys can figure out the fucking rules for this shit. I don't know. I think it's like the idea is any public works, like i.e. this farm, right? Regardless of who built this, it was clearly meant to be a community thing, like the excuse me, like the tree farm over here, right? What Ket has said is that if you build anything like that, then she has the right to take it over and beautify it as she sees fit. So that's fun. But I don't live under that jurisdiction because I think that's silly. Anyway, I don't know who built the Wizard Tower or the interesting blobules over here. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize we were intruding here. I thought I was the only one online, but they must be like invisible or something. Okay. Oh yeah, nobody put a sign on anything. That would be way too helpful. Of course not. Yeah, so I have no clue who this is. I do have a clue who this is, but I forgot their name. Sorry. Hopefully they put a sign on it. But yeah, this is one of the first things I saw built on here. There's this like dark castle in the forest that you can't even get to, apparently. Okay, well, oh no, I do have blocks on me. Hallelujah. Welcome to Night Fallen. Well, that's a badass name. My castle doesn't have a badass name like that. Golly, I'm a little jealous now. I can't help but noticing the giant ravine in the back of their castle, but that's fine. I'm sure they'll get it all sorted out. I have complete another faith in whoever it was that built this. Doctor's friend. All I know is that they're a friend of Doctor. I think they're a friend. I don't know. A bunch of us were on call, and you know what? Maybe some things should just stay in the VC. Anyway, moving right along. Oh god, if we can. I'm about to get killed by zombies and shit out here. Man. Oh, I'm actually about to die. Oh shit, okay. Whoops. I think I'm gonna go take advantage of those facilities out there. Because it's way too dark here, because, you know, some people just can't be bothered with torches. I guess we will pick our poison now at the inn. I'm not going to bother reading the rules. I'm just going to go to sleep. God, that's what I should be doing right now. Okay. Community chest. There you go. A little offering for the community. Okay, now we gotta run all the way back over there. Why do we have to do that, you may be wondering? The reason is because home only has 3 homes on it on this server. I think that's stupid. I think you should. I actually think it would be a great idea if we could just have like 700 homes. That would be perfectly fine with me, actually. In case anybody was wondering. Okay, this time I will not skip over stuff as we're going there. So there's this like giant gate here, which is the border between like the area that Ket took over and the area that Ket did not take over, which is the Desert Coalition, run by me and Coco and Abby. I think mainly is the denizens of that zone over there, which I'm kind of going out of order. I'm talking about it, but then I'm running that way. I don't know what this is. I have no clue who built this. Giant ring. Giant coalition? I had that word in my head from the sign. Colosseum is what I meant to say. Giant, like, Colosseum of chests. I don't know how you're supposed to get in it either. Yeah, fuck it. I'll talk about my stuff now. So this is a castle It's not really a castle, it's a little small. It's more of a bastion, I would say. I'd call that a bastion. Yeah, you can see here I was messing around with the banners myself. I started with that, which literally just has like one thing on it. And then I found like a little editor where you can mess around with it. I'm not sure if I like this or not, though. I might just go no banners because they're a little silly, but yeah, just a little thing I built into the side of this hill here. I was a little inspired by the new Dustmark Keep Bricklink Designer set. Not that I'm gonna buy that, because Bricklink Designer Program is the scourge of the earth. Do I really want to have this discussion at 5:53 a.m.? Probably not. Let's talk about what I built. Oh, it has a flower pot with a cactus in it, which I thought was a great start to decorating. But the problem with it is that every time I run out of here, I think there's a creeper standing there, which is hilarious, so I'm going to leave it. There's literally nothing in here, actually. So yeah, you've actually seen every floor now. The basement is only marginally more interesting because it has, you know, kind of like a natural border here between stuff that I just dug out over here versus, like, you know, this would have been air, and so I had to add in the paneling and all that. Yeah, I just thought it would be cool. You know what? I'm gonna stop fucking around and making up shit and being like, oh yes, I thought that the geometric report. I'm literally, all I wanted to do was have a gradient with diorite in it. I thought that would look cool. I thought it would look kind of like mineral, like salt deposits or something almost. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe this is like a dried up seabed or something. Yeah, this entire structure is entirely contrived around this. That's literally all I wanted, and now that I've accomplished it, I have no motivation to put an interior in it. That's literally it. Yeah, you can tell there's no interior in it because the interior is over here. Yeah, this is all my storage, and then I thought it would be really funny. Now that we have hunger, I thought it would be hilarious and a super original joke to eat pumpkin pie, because it's the most optimal food in the game, guys. It gives you, you know, 8 hunger thingies, right? So that means it's obviously the best. It's just as good as steak, right? Yeah, surely there's no hidden metrics that Mojang made up for no reason that overcomplicate things with no discernible benefit to anybody whatsoever. Surely they would never do something like that that's really stupid and wastes everybody's time. This is Coco's sandcastle, which is pretty sick. It's not even remotely done yet, as far as I can tell. They are still adding on levels and everything up here. But yeah, this is already really cool and getting cooler. However, I must say, yeah, I see you. You can stop laughing now, Coco. I know you're watching this shit. The sandcastle is pretty cool. But I'm gonna hit tab real quick here. All right, I'm gonna open up the floor for discussion here, class. Because what I would like to know is if any of you can see a number next to my name here, besides the one that's usually there. right? I have, so far on this server, 23 deaths. Now, Stinger, I understand you're not a pro or anything, but I didn't think you were that careless. You've died 23 times. To what? Creepers? No. No, I've died 23 times to this piece of shit. Not the castle, but the person who built it, alright? I'm not a big fan, alright? I thought this was a peaceful, loving, wholesome community, alright? But apparently not, alright? And you wanna know what the worst part is? Is they gave me an offer of, okay. You know what? We can have peace. We can have a truce. We can have an alliance out here in the desert. Okay? I have been brutally murdered multiple times since then. Okay? It's to the point where, I don't even see the point in making more armor, because they're just gonna, beat the shit out of it and waste all the durability and kill me over and over, so... yeah. Besides, this colossal prick over here, this area is pretty cool. Okay, this is Abby's area. Abby the deer, who I thought I had no idea who it was, but then Ket was like, yeah, that's Frog, you've played with them before. So I don't know how they managed to do an FTD transition, frog to deer, but congratulations, I guess. They built this giant wall here. You know what I'm realizing is that it would have been a lot cooler if my tower thingy was inside the wall. I think that would be kind of sick, but it's a little late to do that now, especially considering the wall was built after the tower. And we may now exit the deer dom and go check out the rest of the stuff nearer to spawn, which I've walked past about 380 billion times already, but that's fine. It's fine, no big deal. No big deal. We got this all under control, right? Because obviously, we have the most advanced movement in the game now, right? Our own 2 legs, right? There's no need for any other kind of assistance anymore. Oh, Jesus. Man, I started this recording thinking this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to have a jolly old time making this video, being a silly goose and staying up past my bedtime. And I am wishing I listened to the voice of reason. Because this sucks. Okay, let me tell you what doesn't suck is Redstone's house. Holy moly. This is like a house with another house with a church with a fucking McDonald's play place all on top of it. Look at this. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I wonder what's inside of it. A 910R. Okay, I've barely looked in any people's chests yet. I'm really... What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah. The old combobulator, I think. Well, hold on, let me... Oh, no. I was gonna just... Where the fuck did it go? What? Oh, there we go. Can this fucking painting lock the fuck in already? Oh my god! Where is it going? I watched it go over here. Am I going crazy? I was gonna make... Oh, okay. There, yeah, I changed the channel. That was the joke. Was it funny? Probably not. I'm not touching this one, I'll tell you that much. I'm delirious, bro. We got the fucking... We got the fucking toilet. Oh my god, I'm dying. It's 6 in the morning. I need to go to sleep so bad. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, so, this house is built, really, really goodly. So I want everybody to go ahead and take a guess as to who built this. Muffin! Yay! Yay, so this is Muffin's house. Pretty snazzy ingredients going on here. Not enough diorite, if I say so, but clearly I'm not the expert here. Oh, hey, a little bit of a rainbow action. No indigo, so it's not a real rainbow. Maybe I'll come fix it for them later. But oh yeah, I gotta make sure to keep the door closed because there are Benoys in Muffin Benoy's house. Very fittingly. Am I hallucinating right now? Is this a prank? Why does everybody just have a bullshit written on their signs? We got the... I'm just stealing this shit. Thanks, Muffin. Thank you. Boo. Here, I'll pay you for the dragon egg. Thanks, Muffin. Ores. This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Item. Hold on. Put this here. There we go. I'm gonna give her a fucking panic attack. Bulk. Block. Semi-truck. Semi-cat. What the fuck is going on? What's in here? Ooh. Snazzy. Okay. Oh! Holy shit! We just found a secret! No way! Guys, I'm gonna read Muffin's diary. Oh my god, it actually has stuff written in it, I'm so excited. Okay. 713 epic new server. I contributed to the Starry Village project with a small house, a tree farm, and a general crop farm. Started work on a better house. I went on a journey for a jungle. I'll forget to check Chungbase and tell me it's 21,000 blocks out. This will have to wait. Found the inner portal and took an epic bath. Dug out a chunk and went caving for a bit. I now have over a stack of diamonds. B3. Eated the dragon. It went perfectly. No, the fuck it didn't. Well, for you it did. Did a bit of interior work, including sorting my items. Started planning my epic awesomeness new base. Snow. Okay. I hope you keep updating this, Muffin. This was a very enjoyable read. Thank you so much. What the fuck? Did I just check an inner chest? Am I stupid? Yes. The answer is yes. Benoy. I was wondering where the other one went. Hi. Hi. Pickle. There's a dog in Lego Friends named Pickle. How much fucking depth strider do you need? Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before I have another aneurysm. Jesus Christ. No, wrong door. Yeah, keep door closed. Yes, ma'am. Oh, closed. There we go. Okay. Well, that was eventful. So that was Muffin. And over here is the epic. The Kouki. The Kouki number 24. The Kouki number 24 house with a lot of stone bricks. Which is cool. What flag is that? I don't know what that is. There is no light in here. Are you sure that, like, creepers aren't going to spawn? Please? Hold on. Please do not press the button if there is an anvil present. Oh shit! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oops. Whoopsie. Hold on. This is fine. It's all fine. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Okay. I'm gonna push the button again. Why didn't it work? I think I broke it. Do you think if I just keep fucking pushing the button, it'll eventually work again? Let's see. No, trust me. No, it'll be fine. No, we're good. Just one. Yeah. No, this is it. Yeah, surely. No, just one more. Just one more. Yeah. No, come on. Yeah. Come on. Oh, you can go. Yeah. Yep. No. Okay. Well, I broke it. I'm sorry. I fully read the sign that told me not to do that, but I wanted to push the button. It's not a servitor if you don't push the button. Oh yeah, these fucking goblins keep AFK fishing. Fuck that. Every time I log on, I'm like, oh boy, yay, there's people on. And then it's just fucking Ket and Kouki. Fucking standing there. Shut the fuck up. Go fish like a... You know, fishing used to be an excuse to get away from your wife. Alright? I don't know what the point of that sentence was, honestly. That was supposed to be like funny, like anti-boomer humor, but I just don't think there was actually a point to it. Get away from the door. You are not allowed to escape, buddy. Okay. There's a bunch of tools over. What the fuck are... How did you get over here? What are you doing? Okay. I honestly have no idea what this thing is. Where does this go? What is this? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Okay, me when I enter the storage room of muteness. Anyway, we're just gonna go to Ket's house, and then we're gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there. All right. At least I think this is Ket's house. Ket, for some reason, on every server, Ket just makes a fucking tower. I don't know why, but she just really likes building bases as towers. Which I used to do that until I realized that I hated climbing ladders. Yeah. There are more areas to the server. I think there's one kind of on the other side of the forest, but I am too tired to go there yet. So that'll have to wait for next time. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. Don't worry, Doc. I saved the best for last. Alright. We're gonna close it out here at Dr. 47341's Crack Shack. There we go. Home sweet home. Alright, well, thank you all very much for watching. I sure hope you learned something. I know I sure as hell didn't. And I will see you tomorrow with something a whole hell of a lot better than this. Alright, good night, folks. The dear Dom? What about the dear sub? I'm gonna have to cut that out. Okay.